하나 둘, 네 하나 둘. 네, 마이크 테스트. 네, 마이크 테스트. 아, 네, 안녕하십니까. 예. 좀 전에, 예, 도쇼, MLB 도쇼, Rtts, 예, 로스 도쇼, 예, 신종 키우기 18을 마치고, 이어서, 이제 선동열 키우기, 20이라 진행하도록 하겠습니다. 이제 오늘 목표가, 예, 이번 시즌, 예, 2027 시즌, 예, 마무리하는 건데요. 이번 시즌 이제 마무리하면, 예, 아마 이제 이번 방송이, 예, 선동열 키우기, 최종화가 되지 않을까 싶습니다. 예, 비록 이제, 지금, 예, 2027 순위 보면은, 예, 27 시즌, 예, 우승을 할 수 있을지 모르겠는데, 지금 뭐 보기에는, 예, 지금 와일드카드 진출권, 예, 좀 이제 와일드카드 진출에, 예, 좀 무게가 실리고 있기 때문에, 예, 분위기가 좋다면은, 예, 포스트 시즌 는 갈 수 있을 것 같고요. 예, 이번 시즌 이제 이번 시즌에도, 예, 월드 시리즈 우승하지 못한다 해도, 예, 마무리 지으려고 하고 있습니다. 왜냐면은 이제 거의, 만약에 이번 시즌까지 가게 된다면은 거의 한 세 번째, 네 번째, 뭐 포스트 시즌에 이제 진출하고 있긴 한데, 거의 다 와일드 카드 진출하고 있어가지고, 예, 와일드 카드로 진출하고 또 있는 것도 좀 문제고, 또 이제 그렇게 월드 시리즈 진출도 이제 거의 못하고 있기 때문에, 예, 거의 월드 시리즈를 우승을 하기에는 너무 어려운 감이 있어서, 예, 너무 이제 컨텐츠가, 예, 오래 걸리면 이제 안 되기 때문에, 예, 이렇게 이번 시즌으로 이제 마무리 하도록 하겠습니다. 예, 그럼 첫 경기부터, 예, 출발할게요. 예.
MLB The Show's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Should be a good one here this afternoon.
네, 미러키 브레워스와 키우기를, 네, 경기고요. 밀러 파크에서 펼쳐지게 되겠습니다.
Randall Jordan is on the mound for the Brewers in this
랜들
one.
조던 선수 27경기 나와서, 예, 15승 5패, 예, 3.07의 방어율을 들어가고 있습니다.
Stepping in, Chris Albrecht. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the
크리스
first.
알버츠?
Here's the pitch. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball one. 1-0. Fellas, the Nationals, as they take the field here today, they've had it going the last 10 games. They're 7-3 over that stretch, including a win last time out.
Hey, Matty V, yeah, they'd like to finish this series off strong, D-Roll. They lose the first game of the set, they come back storming, winning games 2 and 3. They'd like nothing more than to finish it off and go 3 out of 4 and win this one here.
And heading into the weekend, this could really fire up this team, both offensively and defensively.
On a good
네, 첫
curveball
타자,
gets him
예,
swinging
무난하게
for out
3루를
number one.
잡아내면서 네, 시작하고 있고요.
Digging in now for the Brewers, Robert Poisson. He went hitless last night in a game where his guys could push across only one score. Lifted into the air to shallow center. Coming in is Tapia, and he tracks it down. A nice running play to record the second out. And here's Christian
네, 3호
Yelich
타자
now,
크리스티안
batting
옐리치 선수.
300 for the series, 3 for 10.
이번 시즌 34홈런으로 홈런 순위 2위네요. 내셔널 리그.
2 out, nobody on. Good deception on the slider there as he's way out in front.
Hey, down in the count 0-2, I'd like to see a little choke and poke right here. Maybe work it up the middle or opposite field with 2 strikes.
Fouled away. The 0-2 once more. Misses for ball 1. So let's take a look at our umpiring crew in this one. Working the plate, Rusty Valentine.
Hey, you know,
A swing and a miss. That retires the side,
네,
and
가볍게
that will do
3루로
it.
이번 이닝 마무리
3
짓고요.
up, 3 down. Next for Milwaukee, Brian Anderson. He'll look to get something going here in this scoreless ball game. A ball and no strikes.
There's not too many umpires in the game that are going to ring that first strike right there. That was borderline up, even though it was in the zone.
Now the 1-1 pitch is swung on and missed for strike number 2. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one.
Got to take advantage of that pitch right there. 0-2 breaker hanging over the heart of the plate. Not going to see too many of those today.
And that's into the gap and should be extra bases. And he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a 2-base hit.
as a hitter, the only feeling better than hitting a bomb is driving one into the gap like that. He hustled out of the box knowing he was guaranteed a double, but I think he had thoughts of maybe a triple if the outfielder hadn't gotten it back in right away.
Yeah, there really wasn't any question about that one going for extra bases off the bat.
The center fielder.
Corey Ray swings and misses there, so he's down 0-1. He's set, now the pitch. Now a flare out toward right center. And that's going to fall for a base hit. He'll get it into second. And the run will score as the Brewers are off to an early 1-0 lead.
시작하자 2회에 실점을 하고 마네요.
Boy, that has to feel good as a hitter, D-Roy. You get that base hit to give your team the lead. You have to feel good when you get down to first base.
Yeah, it's just a nice approach. You see him turn to his boys right there and get fired up with the double.
And hold on there. That's not going to get him in there with the stolen base. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Fouled off. And another foul ball. The count is 2-2 to the Brewers catcher. And he holds off on the breaking ball, so the count runs full. Now a fastball is lifted into the air to shallow center. Right fielder giving chase. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning. Here now is Jake Bowers. He drove in his club's only run a night ago. First pitch on its way. A high fastball is in there. 2 out here and a runner at second. Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now. 0-2. Slider whiffed on for strike 3. A great pitch to put an end. Striding in now for the Nats, number 90. First trip to the plate for him in the ballgame. And the pitch. Grounded down the third baseline. This is foul for the first strike. 1 out, nobody on. This is skied into short left center. Stewart comes on and makes the catch in shallow left for out number 2. Bottom of the inning now, and set to stand in as the rookie pitcher, Randall Jordan. Now a swing and a ball popped in the air back behind short, and Bichette settles under it. There's one away. First delivery to him on the way. Chris Albrecht is in with one away now as he swings and misses here at strike one. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike two. Bases are empty, one man out. Good waist pitch, 1-2.
Stone cold take right there. That fastball very well could have sent him packing back to the bench.
Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number
3진
2.
4개째 기록하고 있고요.
Digging in, Robert Poisson. He flew out in his last at-bat. First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1.
2 outs, nobody on, but a base runner here feels like it would really change the complexion of the inning.
Big spot right here. Middle of the order guy is coming up. Let's see if he can extend the inning.
0-2, here it comes.
Hey, textbook waist pitch right there. Does he go elevated fastball again or something slow below the zone?
The count now at 2-2. A swing and a shot hit down the corner, but it bends just foul into the second deck. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball.
Not a time to fool around right now on a 3-2 count with the middle part of the order coming up. Expect a good pitch to swing at.
Waiting on it is Tapia. And that's the third out.
아, 득점이 안 돼, 득점이.
First offering on its way. And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control, 0-2.
Woo-wee. That was some smoke right there. High
아니,
fire.
회사자가 뭐
Right
저런
on by.
마트로 써?
Struck him
저런,
out, so
저런
he's set down on
리액션은
strikes
도대체
for the
뭐야?
second time today.
아, 정말.
So the base is empty here with one away, and that'll bring up the outfielder Brian Anderson. No balls and 1 strike. 1 run, 2 hits, 1 error thus far in the game for Milwaukee, and it's fouled away.
Hey, plays the 1. Here we go.
Oh, and he struck him out as well, so he's carving right through the heart of this lineup as there are 2 away now. Into the box now, DJ Stewart. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Looks like he swung it underwater that time for strike 2.
Hey, and the beat goes on. That's number 8.
And he struck him out.
오,
His
100마리
7th of the
찍고요.
ball game,
오.
and that ends the inning. So
예,
here now is the
5회 초.
pitcher,
아,
number 90,
수렁
0
나왔는데.
for 1 for him here in this one.
Number 90.
이럴 때 홈런 쳐주면
Ready with
좋은데,
the
아.
first pitch. Here it comes. And a foul tip held onto here at strike 1.
Ooh, man, was that a hack. He's trying to create his own run support with a swing like that.
Lifted into the air out towards center field. Ray waits on it. 1
아,
away.
역시 투수라서 이제 파워가 그게 좋지가 못하네요. 네. 역전 그래도 5회 초에 그래도 역전을 하고 마네요. 예.
Set now for the bottom of the 5th, and next will be a speed threat in the form of
그렇다면
outfielder
훨씬 더
Corey
마음이
Ray.
가볍지.
Ball 1 to start the at-bat. Swung on and missed, 1-1. Ray is a guy that has a lot of speed, no doubt about that. And while that's certainly a weapon for him offensively, it could be argued that it benefits him just as much on the defensive side of the ball, given the
오케이,
position
급해,
he
급해.
plays.
And not
판단도
only just
급해.
speed, but first step quickness speed. He's able to track
역전을
balls
당해서.
down that other guys cannot get to. And sometimes that's half the equation.
Gary Sanchez comes on with one
아,
gone here
제구는
as he looks
훌륭합니다,
at a
아주.
called strike
네.
1. And he fouls this one off. Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. Fifth inning, 2-1 our score. high in the air out to center field.
Waiting on it is Tapia.
He's got it, and there are 2 down now. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and Jake Bowers comes to the plate.
Ball 1.
I really like how he's getting ahead early in the count. He's pitching aggressively, and what that does, it holds the pitch count down.
1-1 the count to the Brewers' first baseman.
Hey, that's just a great mix of pitches right there, and that's what this guy's going to do if he's going to keep this team off balance.
The 2-1. One run, 2 hits, 1 error thus far in the game for Milwaukee. And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here, and the side is...
이 상황에서
And now for Washington, number 90, and a chance now to increase
마리오
his lead
몬토야
if he
선수.
can deliver something here with 2 gone. Fly ball out toward left center field. Left fielder is on the move, but he can't get there as this hops over the wall for a ground rule double. And a bit of a break on defense as only 1 run is going to score.
트리어 터너 선수.
Really unfortunate there. Obviously.
좋아.
Meanwhile,
못
this pitch
맞는데.
rides too far in and winds up hitting him. Ready for another chance, John Pitts.
The first baseman, John.
The 1-2 pitch. Hit in the air to shallow center. Coming in is Ray. And he makes the catch as just the 1 run comes. Manuel Margot is going to come off the bench as he'll be asked to lead off the bottom of inning number 6. Looked like he tried to pull it there, but he swings right through the fastball. He'll enter play down at an even 240 for the year. 10 home runs and 33 driven in. And a barehanded pickup. What a play.
좋아요.
Now back to the top of the Milwaukee order, digging in Chris Albrecht. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. We're in the 6th inning here in a 3-1 ball game. Fouled away. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Tapia's in pursuit. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the 2nd out. Coming to the plate now,
이번 타자
Robert
로버트
Poisson,
파우슨
0 for 2
투아스
here to
선수.
start the afternoon.
파우슨.
First pitch coming, here it is.
Hey, we got 2.
The 0-1 delivery. Swing and a miss
시즌
on the slider, and he's quickly
22홈
behind nothing in 2.
22홈런
I think when a team
치고
starts
있네요.
struggling, certainly offensively, it's just guys try and play above their pay grade. Know who the best players are in the lineup and try and get on base to set them up.
Can't quite get around in time to keep it fair, and it remains 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And he will strike him out. 10 now in the ball game, and the inning is over. Gone in order are the Brewers. Leading off the inning, Christian Yelich, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up. There's a strike at the knees, 0-1.
Tying run stands on deck, but it'll only matter if the guy in the box can get on base.
Yeah, and that has to be his mentality at the plate right now, Matt. He can't be the hero, so he needs to do what he can to give the guy behind him a chance to be the guy.
오케이, 삼진.
Struck him out.
잠깐
Struck him out
약을
again,
먹어야
I
되는데.
should say. His 3rd punch out of the game.
It's been a rough game for him at the plate.
이번
Couldn't get
경기
the bat
끝나면
off his shoulder right there, and he struck out twice before that one. So he's going to have a lot to think about when he leaves the ballpark
사바 타자
tonight.
브라이언
Anderson
안데르슨
comes on
선수.
with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Fouled off. Lifted down the line in left. And they can't run it down. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
Certainly not showing any signs of intimidation with these
12개의 삼진
middle of the order
잡아내고
guys.
있고요.
That's back-to-back
예,
Ks,
DJ
and the
스튜어트
3 and 4 guys
선수
are harmlessly back in the
타석에
dugout.
들어섭니다. 오늘 2타수 무안타, 삼진과 플라이아웃 이렇게 있네요.
Here comes the first pitch. Right there for strike one. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike.
Man, this guy's had their number all game long. Up, down, in and out. He's pitching very well.
1-2 now. Right side, defense aligned perfectly. That's through, and he's got his first base hit. He's 1 for 3.
And they keep the inning alive with a base hit, but you can see that's only the 3rd hit he's given up the entire game, so he's still in total control out there.
Stepping in now, Corey Ray.
And on the first pitch, he grounds foul.
Tying run at the plate, the 0-1. Stewart, the runner at first with 2 gone. That one finds the target on the outer half. It's 1-2. And it's fouled away. And he fouls this one off. The 1-2 is looked at for ball number 2.
The classic back foot slider right there with 2 strikes. Usually gets a ton of swing and misses. Nice layoff right there. Fight for another pitch.
The 2-2 one more time is swung on and missed.
아,
He got
힘들다.
him.
아우, 어렵게 삼진 잡아냅니다.
Brewer. Into the box now, the Nationals pitcher, number 90. And an opportunity here for a 4th plate appearance here this afternoon. And you have to say, he's really earned it.
10번팅이 안 되는구만 다.
Before the 0-1, he'll check on first. And the runner back. Comes set, and the 0-1 is strike 2 swinging. Brewster rarely finds himself in much trouble out of the bullpen, at least in terms of giving up base hits. He's proven to be a tough guy to barrel up.
Hey, drive him in. Meet you right here.
Swung on, but it's pulled foul wide of third. He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. And he's bunting here with 2 strikes, but he misses.
아, 진짜.
Bottom of inning number 8 set to go. And the next to bat, the Dominican-born catcher, Gary Sanchez. 1-0 the count. Here it comes.
예, 7번 타자 게리 산체스 선수.
Popped straight up.
이거 좋지.
Number 90 shading to his right. Makes the play, 1 away. Now at the plate, Jake Bowers. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. Fastball just off the inside corner. Strike taken as the curveball drops into the bottom part of the zone. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. 1-2 now. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Tapia arranged to his left and put it away. 2 down. Darren Negri will get the call to pinch hit here, as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty. Trying to jam him with the first pitch slider, but it's in a bit too tight for ball 1. Comes into this one at 271, 3 homers and 22 RBIs. Now the 1-1 pitch. High in the air out towards shallow right. Right fielder is on the run. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down.
과연 9회도 나올지. 예, 8회까지만 던지고 이 마운드에서 내려오면서 3대1
Hey, the
승리를
more things
취하게
change,
됩니다.
the more they just stay the same for this guy. That's save
오늘
number
이번 방송
45 of the year.
첫 경기
He's taking
잘
advantage of nearly
마무리 짓고
every
있고요.
opportunity.
3-1 the final score this afternoon. The Nats used a nice fifth inning to take the
연승이 좀 이어지긴 하네. 아, 야, 2연패 또 뭐냐?
The skipper appeals to his players to demonstrate some resilience in how they finish a rough season.
야, 이거 지금 대체 달력을 보고 있으면은 이제 정규 시즌은 오늘 방송 내로 끝낼 수 있을 것 같고요. 예.
This is the MLB pregame show, and I'm Matt Vasgersian. And as we draw nearer to the first pitch of Game 1 in the series, we'll give you the latest installment of our tops.
네, 애틀랜타 브레이브스와의 경기
We are under the
펼쳐지게 되고
lights
있고요.
as the show gets you ready for another
네,
edition
내셔널
of
파크에서
Major
펼쳐지게
League
되겠습니다.
Baseball. Tonight, an intriguing matchup between the Atlanta
지금
Braves and the
와일드카드의
Washington
승리에서
Nationals. It's Nationals
경쟁을 이제
baseball
하고
on the
있기도
show,
한 팀이긴
and it's
한데요.
coming up next.
이번 경기에서
Number
좀
90 is ready
이번
to go as he'll
시리즈에서
be on the mound for the Nationals. What's your
잘할 필요가
take on him,
있죠.
Dan?
Hey, we're going to get a chance to look at one of the elite pitchers in the game right now. As a matter of fact, this guy's got a shot to win the Cy Young in the National League. One of the things he does very well, he establishes the strike zone and he pitches deep into games.
So, guys, these Nationals, as they interplay here tonight, they come off another loss last time out, and in fact, they've dropped 3 of their last 4.
Yeah, Matty, what I need to see out of this
아유,
offense
좀
today.
비었어, 왜야?
Meanwhile, now this is a fair ball down the line in left, and that ought to be good for extra
아마
bases.
2부까지.
And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
Now, that is the way you want to start a game on the road. He comes out swinging and
이번
stands
타자
at
카일
second
터커가
as the first
아니고
base runner of the night.
크리스티안
Now we'll
파체
see if
선수.
his teammates can pick him up and if they can punch first.
The next to bat for Atlanta, Christian Pache.
이거
And as you
재밌네,
check
이거.
out his righty-lefty splits, no surprise that he hits better against southpaws than he does against right-handers. And he'll take this to the bag himself for the first out, but it's a productive one as the runner moves up to third. At the plate, Dansby Swanson. He enters play at number 6 in National League batting average.
프랑스 선수.
What a terrific season this guy's
시즌
having.
3할 6,
Up near
3할
the
6厘를
leaders
줬거든요.
in batting average, without a doubt the highest average and the best hitter on this team.
The 0-1 pitch.
This is where, as a batter, you got to find a way to put something in the outfield. Get something elevated. I know you got to battle with 2 strikes and protect, but if anything is belt or above, you got to swing.
오케이.
And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there, 2 away.
Well, their chances of pushing across a run took a pretty good hit after that strikeout. It's so much tougher to score a guy from third with 2 outs instead of 1. Basically, you need a hit or you need to get lucky with a wild pitch or a pass ball.
So now to the plate, Ryan O'Hearn. He offers at it and hits it in the air to left. Soto is there and he puts this one away for the
3루까지
third
가게
out.
됐는
So a great
위기를
job
가게
there of working out a
했습니다만
potential trouble.
실점 없이
1 left for
잘
Atlanta.
마무리하고
And
있고요.
now the Nationals get there. second inning set to go, and that brings up the big bat of Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Called a strike on the outer half, 0-1. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
I know that feeling. Played 14 years in the big leagues and still can't hit a slider.
The next 0-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. Another strikeout for him on the mound, and boy, is it fun to watch him go about his business.
No doubt, Matty. He's one of my favorites, mostly because of his stuff. You know, he can absolutely dominate on any given day because of what he offers up there. It's just nasty. There aren't many hitters that like to see this guy on the mound.
Behind 0-2 now. A ball and 2 strikes. And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone.
Made pretty quick work of him right there, setting him down on only 4 pitches. And what I liked about all of those pitches, what they were down around the knees or lower. Pretty hard to do any kind of damage when pitches are located in that spot.
Tommy Edman is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1.
He dropped that curveball in for a strike right there, but don't kid yourself, that's a dangerous pitch. He needs to start thinking about maybe working that back door, or that could get some serious damage done to it.
오케이, 100마리.
Swung on and missed. 1-2 now.
Get it ready, big boy. This guy's throwing 3 digits right here. The best way I can help the fans is 90 to 92. You can usually see seams.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Up next is Danny Jansen. As we are all set to begin the 3rd inning in this one.
선수. 시즌 2할 7푼 1리, 9홈런, 22타점 기록하고 있습니다.
First pitch coming, here it is. Late that time for a strike. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2.
Woo-wee! That was some smoke right there. High fire right on by.
And this is swung on and missed. 5 quick strikeouts now, and that's your first out of the inning. Now to the plate, the pitcher, Ian Anderson. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Fouled away. Behind 0-2 now. One and 2 now to the Braves pitcher. 3rd inning, no score to this point. And a swing and a miss, and another punch out here. 6 already, and that's out number 2. Digging in to try it again, Kyle Tucker will attempt to put the ball in play for a change here with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning. A ball and a strike now to the Atlanta leadoff man. Fouled off. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. In now, number 90 will take his first hacks here.
The pitcher, number 90.
Here's the pitch.
Wow,
first pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike.
I don't mind the aggressiveness right there. He was definitely trying to get the head to a fastball. He pulled the string on that one. He's going to have to stay back a little bit longer.
Now the 1-1 pitch. It's a fastball that misses.
Count is 2-1.
And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
몸에 정말 참 만만치가 않구만.
2-2. Hit weakly back to the mound. And a good throw gets him 1 gone.
겁나 세게 던지네. 와, 씨. 네, 2대0. 아, 좋습니다.
Stepping in for the Braves, Christian Pache. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. 0-1 the count. this at-bat is quickly moving from bad to worse. It's 0-2 now.
Real ugly 0-1 swing there. As a pitcher, you've got to be hunting for the strikeout, knowing you have this guy way off balance.
And he struck him out. Good pitch there as he registers his 8th punch out of the ball game.
구속이 굉장히 빠르졌어요.
Digging
평균
in,
막 이제
Dansby Swanson.
99,
He'll look to bounce
막
back
이제
after striking
못해야
out his
98
last time
마일,
up.
막
Robles waits on it.
많게는 100마일까지
2 down.
찍고 있습니다. 100마일이 한 160km로 알고 있어요. 구속 시속 160km가 이제
Next will be the cleanup
100마일로
hitter,
알고
Ryan
있는데
O'Hearn. Flied out
저도
of his
잘
first
모릅니다.
at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors so far for Atlanta. Skied down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball. The next 0-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
이번에는 98마일이 훨씬으로
Braves are set down 1-2-3. They're down. All ready to go in the top of the 5th. And Vladimir Guerrero Jr. settles in at the plate. A shot down the first baseline. And it's fouled away. The 0-2 pitch. And he looks at a ball, 1-2.
Awfully frustrating for a pitcher. You make a close pitch like that just barely misses. Whew, that's a tough one to get back.
Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first and no.
맞다. 약을 먹어야 되는데 까먹었었네. 네. 요즘에 이제 방송을 하다가 약 먹는 시간을 놓치고 있는 경우가 많아서 저 흐름 끊어가지고 삼지 잡아야 됩니다. 벌써 삼진 이렇겠지.
Rtts Aquino. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. And the pitch. And this is on the outside corner for strike 1.
That elevated fastball right there, that is the biggest change in the game today for me. When I first came up, a lot of guys working that Greg Maddux east to west.
Nothing in 2 count and the pitch. And he struck him out. And there's strikeout number 11 in the ball game. Now at the plate, Tommy Edman. He'll swing it from the left side right here. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
Very rarely does a pitcher like this leave one in a location like that. That's a pitch right there he'd like to have back. He'd love to swing at that one again.
And he fouls this one off. And he's got another one here. 12 punch-outs now in the ball game, and that'll end the inning. Down. Stepping into the box, number 90. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Now a curveball misses inside.
Wanted to get the front door curveball on the inside corner there, but it backed up a little and stayed off the corner.
Fouled away. The 1-1. High and deep down the left field line. And that's going to land foul. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
One of the toughest pitches they hit, the straight changeup.
Digging in, Danny Jansen. start things out in their half of the sixth as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that, quite frankly, has been non-existent to date.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've been completely overmatched to this point. One hit through 5 innings. I mean, what else can you say about the pitching they faced other than it's been fantastic? We'll see if that continues as we approach the later inning.
2 balls and a strike now. There's a shin-high slider laid off for a ball.
Hey, throwing the ball great up until this point. Don't.
And now, meanwhile, here's a ball headed out toward deep left center field, and this is going to clear the wall, a home run. So a solo shot here to left center field, number 10 for him on the year, and the Braves have struck for a run. It's now a 2-1 game.
Man, I'm not sure what the thinking is right there. You've got the pitcher on deck, and you groove one in there on a 3-1 count. I don't understand the logic in that one.
Into the box now, Ian Anderson, as he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Fouled off. The 1-1. Pops this one up. Bryant has room in foul territory. Makes the play, 1 away. And now back to the leadoff spot in the Braves lineup. Stepping in, Kyle Tucker. 1 run in and 1 gone so far in this inning. And a fastball's in there for strike 1. Late decision to swing that time, and as a result, it's 0-2.
Hey, if this guy's able to execute that two-seamer down and away consistently, he's going to get a lot of swing and misses. He's going to get a lot of weak contact. He might even get a few knots on some people's shins.
Got him. As he just continues to mow down these hitters. 13 strikeouts now. Ready once again, Christian Pache. He's grounded out and struck out in his 2 trips to the plate. First pitch on its way.
Off the plate, ball 1.
Wouldn't mind a pitcher expanding the zone a little bit more and using his aggressiveness against him.
Swing and a miss, 1-1. Wisely lays off the cut fastball there. It's 2-1.
Looks like that bomb earlier in the inning kind of put this pitcher on the defensive. Not being very aggressive right now.
Ball even at 2-2.
와, 이걸 커트해야 돼.
And it's fouled away. Another try at 2-2. Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. And it's gone.
Another excellent swing right there. That's multiple home runs in the same inning. Watch yourself. You're missing over the heart of the plate.
And he fouls this one off. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Chased out of the zone there, and he's down 2 strikes.
When I broke into the league, not many guys were throwing that element.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will
지고 있는 게
do it.
아니기 때문에
So they get a couple.
그냥 잠시 동점을 내준 것 뿐이죠.
Now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Ryan O'Hearn. And guys, 7th inning already. Hey, I'm not complaining, but this one's been flying by.
Yeah, I'll agree with that, Matt. That's what you get when both starting pitchers have it working. Neither of them have been nibbling around the strike zone at all, and they've trusted their defense to make the plays, and they've done just that.
Yeah, and it's resulted in a game that could really go either way in these late innings. Got him. And that's number 15 for the ball game. Now to the plate, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. 0 for 2 for.
네, 잠시만요. 네, 잠시만 시작하겠습니다.
this point.
Hey, great job pounding the zone. Strike one. When you got a great hitter in the box, gotta get ahead. Count leverage is a must.
A ball and a strike now. Hit the other way out toward right field. De La Rosa is over to his right as he puts this one away. 2
투아웃까지
down.
잡아내고요.
Into the box now, Rtts Aquino. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. No balls and 1 strike. A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. Looking to send him packing again. Just a touch outside. 1-2.
Well, all of the umpires in the seats thought that was strike 3, and they weren't far off, but I think that was a good call. Looked to be just a bit outside.
2 runs, 3 hits, and no errors so far for Atlanta. And he won't go after the cut fastball. 2-2. And he struck him out. 16 for the ball game, and the inning is over. And it's a 4-3 finish in this evening's ball game. The Braves came through late, taking the lead in the 8th to secure the victory.
아, 3연패.
Afternoon baseball here on the show. Today we've got a good matchup in store between the Washington Nationals and the New York Mets. Stay tuned for Mets baseball coming up next. Matthew Allen, the California-born right-hander, is on the mound. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, Matt, this guy's been throwing the ball really well.
Into the box now, Austin Harp. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
No left field.
Fastball catches the black there for a called strike. Fellas, the Nationals, as they take the field here today, they come in winners of 2 straight and looking to get things turned around in what hasn't been all that amazing a stretch for them.
Yeah, Matty, without question. They find themselves in this position today. They got a chance to sweep the series on Sunday and make it a miraculous weekend.
Boy, you know, it's always a nice way to finish off a weekend. A big game on Saturday, and to close it off with a win here in a sweep on Sunday would really be sweet for this ball club.
팀이 말아먹지를 말아야 되는데.
Fouled away. Here he comes again, 1-2. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1. Another strikeout for him on the mound, and boy, is it fun to watch him go about his business.
No doubt, Matty. He's one of my favorites, mostly because of his stuff. You know, he can absolutely dominate on any given day because of what he offers up there. It's just nasty. There aren't many hitters that like to see this guy on the mound.
Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. And a big rip at the curveball, but he didn't get it, and he becomes the second casualty of the inning. Next for the Mets, Kyle Lewis, and he's about as dangerous as they come. Without a doubt, he's one of the true icons in the sport today.
38홈런 기록하고 있네요. 타점 92점, A점. 오.
First offering on its way.
Gonna be a long day if he executes like this, punching tickets right out of the gate.
Hit on the ground is short. Bichette's got it. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as the side is retired. Mets.
Oh.
So coming to the plate, number 90. Twos all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course, here in inning number 2. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Boy, not even close with that one, and he's behind 0-1. These Mets, fellas, as they take the field here today, they've been on the skids recently, losers in 7 of their last 9 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, this
And the second baseman is there to make the play, and that ends the inning. Next up for New York, Franmil Reyes. He comes into this one hoping for a late season push toward moving up near the top of that RBI leaderboard. 1 ball, no strikes to count. Cold strike at the knees, 1-1. Popped him up. And Bichette settles under it. There's 1 away. Now at the plate, Brett Beatty. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Fouled off.
Oh.
And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now. Beatty is one of those prototypical left-handed bats that really excels against right-handed pitching. Sees the ball well coming from that side. Here comes another 0-2.
Nope, upstairs.
If I'm in the box, you take a step out right here. Take a deep breath after that high fastball. You've got to be leery of him burying something in the dirt.
Another 1-2 delivery. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Don't be surprised if he gets another back foot slider right here. Don't think for a second, just because he took the first one, that this pitcher won't come back exactly the same way.
So he sets him down swinging. Brett Beatty becomes out number 2 this inning. Francisco Alvarez is at the plate now, and he's quickly behind 0-1. And the pitch. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
Go to that well one more time. He's been late on the first 2.
Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the...
빨리 가자, 빨리.
Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and coming forward now is the shortstop, Andres Jimenez. Strike 1 to start the at-bat.
히메네즈.
The 0-1 pitch. Down the first baseline, but this will get foul for strike 2. The 0-2 delivery. Lazy fly ball out to center field.
뒤가 가는 거 아니냐?
Robles.
유격수.
He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning. And now pitch on the way.
The first base at the ball. Paul Goldschmidt.
The 1-0 is swung on and missed, and that's strike 1. Mets are still looking for their first hit of the ball game. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2.
Take a step back right here. After 3 fastballs in a row, there is no chance he throws you a 4th.
And this is swung on and missed, his 5th strikeout already, and there are 2 gone in the inning. Next to hit will be the pitcher, Matthew Allen. This guy's still looking at a 0 in the hit column. From the stretch, here's the pitch. A little tardy there, no balls and a strike.
Well, he kind of tipped his hand right there. His approach is obviously sitting on the off speed because he was so late on that first pitch heater.
Behind 0-2 now. Hit sharply on the ground.
이거를...
and he can't come up with it. And the throw just does beat him at the bag, so the side is... Stepping in, number 90. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. He's set, and the pitch. Oh, and he took a big swing at that one as this is driven out to deep left center field. And he will crash into the wall, but hold on to it there for the final out of the inning. Stepping into the box, Austin Hart. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And it's fouled away.
Austin Hart.
The 0-1 on its way. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
Whew, that was some gas. Triple digits on the radar gun.
And he fouls this one off. Here's another 0-2. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning.
Oh, man, he's been absolutely getting overmatched at the plate the last couple of games. That's his 5th strikeout in this series alone. So clearly this pitching staff, they figured out how to attack this guy. We'll see if he can make any adjustments.
And he'll look at a fastball just off the black, and it's even at 1. 1-2. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. To first. Fielded cleanly. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted. Digging in now, Kyle Lewis. Chance to cash in here, and don't be surprised if he does. Certainly known as one of the best clutch hitters in the sport today.
Here we go, right now. Come on, guys.
First pitch coming, here it is. Taken high and deep to right. Ranging back is Tapia. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
좋아. 더.
And next will be the Mets cleanup hitter, Franmil Reyes, as we move past the halfway point in this one and begin the bottom of the 5th. No balls and a strike to count. Fouled away. 2 quick strikes, and now the 0-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Well, we've seen a lot of guys swinging at pitches out of the strike zone early on in this game. So I think the game plan on that pitch right there was to try to bounce one and try to get them to chase again.
The 1-2.
아니 근데 이게 위험했어요 이번에는. 한가운데로 보려고 그러는데.
Swung on and missed. He didn't even come close to contact on a ball way out of the zone. 1 out. Striding into the box, Brett Beatty looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. No balls and 1 strike. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Down the third baseline, but that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. No runs, no hits, and no errors on the Mets line score so far. Tried to get him to chase the cutter there, a ball and 2 strikes.
So the intent of that 0-2 cutter right there isn't necessarily to get a swinging strike. If you get it, well, hey, that's great. But if you get it inside enough and he does make contact, he probably can't do anything with it anyway.
So he couldn't get the bat off the shoulders that time. Brett Beatty becomes the 2nd out in the bottom of the 5th.
네, 방어의 순위 보여주고 있고요.
At the plate, Francisco Alvarez. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Now the 0-1. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole, 0-2.
That's a pitch he'd like to have back. You're not going to see very many pitches like that from a pitcher of this quality. I'm sure he'd like to have that one back to take a swing at it.
And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here, and the side is Aaron Sanchez takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound. Digging in once again, number 90. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Fouled off. And the pitch. This is line to left.
예, 교체된 선수, 아로 산체스에게 타를 치면 손도로 선수고요.
Hey, you talk about having a game right here. This guy's working on a no-no.
예, 2번 타자 투비아 토너 선수.
How would you like to be on the mound knowing you got more hits than the
3루타,
opposition?
예,
You haven't given
2루타
up anything.
이렇게 쳤는데요. 3루타를 치기가 어려운데 확실히 근데
swing and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. And he's going to make the catch on the warning track. A fine running
저
play
홈런
there for the
쳤다면은
first
저
down.
다음 타석에서 안타만 쳤어도 사이클링 히트 가능했을지도 모르는데
Now in the box, John Pitts.
존 피트 선수.
Runners off for second. This is on the ground over to first. And he'll take this over to the bag for the out. But meanwhile, the runner moves into scoring position at second. Stepping up now, Bo Bichette. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Ready with the 0-1. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Right fielder giving chase. A dive, and he brings it in. Bottom of the 6th inning now, and that'll bring Andres Jimenez into bat.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
And it's fouled away.
Here we go, boys.
A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch, and he fouls this one off. He'll try again, 1-2. And he struck him out. So double digits now, 10 strikeouts for him thus far. Standing in, Paul Goldschmidt. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
That elevated fastball right there, that is the biggest change in the game today for me. When I first came up, a lot of guys working that Greg Maddux east to west.
It's 1-2. Trying to send him packing for the second time.
Oh.
That turns out to be a good take on that front door breaking ball, but you have to wonder if that pitch buckled him at all. That was really close to clipping the inside corner.
Got him to miss the breaking ball there. Paul Goldschmidt becomes out number 2 this inning.
Victor. Right hand.
빅토르 레이스 선수.
Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. According to the career numbers on the back of his baseball card, Reyes has just over 100 career home runs to his credit. And that gets the black on the outside, a good slider that time.
I think when a team starts struggling, certainly offense.
And he struck him out. So it might be time to begin the countdown as he's now gone through 6 innings.
노이턴으로 이어가고 있습니다.
Digging in and looking for more, number 90. And a chance now to increase his lead if he can deliver something here with 2 gone. Fouled away. The 0-1 offering. And look out. Oh, that ran in and got him. And intentional or not, you do not want to be hitting pitchers out there.
1번 타자 트리어 토너 선수.
And now a crucial spot. Bases loaded. 2 men gone. And in the bat is Trey Turner.
기회가 있긴 있습니다.
And that misses. Ball 4. A run will come in to score.
이렇게 되면은 거의 불가능하지 않을까?
Standing in, John Pitts, 8th batter of the inning now with the bases loaded and 2 away. Lifted in the air to straightaway left. Left fielder giving chase. He gets there to make the catch, and that in. Now back to the top of the Mets order, digging in, Austin Park. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. 0-1 the count. 1-1 to the Mets leadoff hitter.
That's a good take on a fastball out of the zone. Hey, I get it. He's looking for a ball to drive, but that ball was a little bit too far up in the zone. That's one you normally pop right up.
And he strikes him out here, so that's out number 1 here in the 7th as he continues to keep him out of the hit column. Ready now, Jake Hager. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Here comes the first pitch. No runs, no hits, and no errors on the Mets line score so far. behind 0-2 now. Off the outside that time as the breaking ball can't catch the zone. Got him. So that's the second out of the inning, and he's 7 outs away now.
Matt, just about everything he's doing is working. All of his pitches, great command, great location, and the big key, with 2 strikes, he's attacking the zone.
Kyle Lewis is at the plate as he looks at ball 1. 2 balls and no strikes to the Mets center fielder.
Well, this is a spot you'd like to be in. 2-0, good hitter. He's going to turn it loose right here.
2-1 after the foul ball there. Now the pitch. 2-2.
I mean, this offense has struggled because they haven't been able to make the adjustment. He stayed staunch on the outer half, and these guys have not worked the ball the other way.
Oh, and he can't pick it up
이거는 왜
cleanly.
놓치나요?
So he was able to take it into the 7th, but the no-hit bid is going to end here with 2 out in inning number 7.
Boy, and Matty, this is when you start really thinking about a no-hitter. Once you get into the 7th, and it's hard not to look past getting through that last out. But D-Row, it just wasn't meant to be here with 2 outs in the 7th.
No, he's pitched a heck of a game, without question. You can't deny that. But this offense is going to stay on the attack. We'll see if this manager turns it over to the bullpen or allows this guy to finish it on his own.
And he's got another one. 15 strikeouts in the ball game, and the side is... Bottom of the inning now, and that'll give way to the third baseman, Brett Beatty, high and deep down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball. Behind 0-2 now. 0-2 count, and the pitch. Can't find the zone there as he lays off the breaking ball.
Wow, that was a close pitch on 1-2. The count's now on 2-2, but boy, that one very easily could have been called strike 3. Really close pitch.
So he froze him for the strikeout. Brett Beatty is dealt with for the first out in the bottom of the inning. Ready for another shot now, Francisco Alvarez. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. No balls and 1 strike. Set with the 0-1. And a pitch up and in, keeping him honest. 1-1. And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1.
Couple strikeouts early in the game, but he's done a much better job in this at bat, trying to get ahead and put himself in a good hitter's count.
Now a check swing, but he does manage to hold up in time. Ball 3. 3-1 is a fastball, and he can't connect. 3-2.
Obviously, he's not fatiguing whatsoever. Still in the mid to high 90s with his fastball. These guys got to stay on the attack if they're going to have a chance.
So he racks up the swinging strikeout on the breaking ball. Francisco Alvarez becomes out number 2 this inning. Andres Jimenez is at the plate now, and he takes a cold strike. A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. Struck him out. 18 strikeouts for him now. So striding forward now, number 90. Last time up, he was hit by a pitch.
Yeah, Matty, you're not lying. Last time up, squared right in the back. Hopefully it doesn't stiffen up. I want to see if he can get through something right here.
And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
9회 초
Hey, I've been impressed with this guy. Not only has he thrown the ball well, but now he's mixing in a base hit late in the game, giving his manager options. Whether or not he wants to pinch run, keep him in there, go to the relief. I mean, he's opened up a whole weaponry box for the manager.
Beatty is under it, and the inning is over. Now at the plate, Paul
이렇게
Goldschmidt.
해서
He'll be the one to get us
말까지
going here in the
마운드에
bottom of inning number 9.
손흥민 선수.
And a fastball close, but ultimately ruled a ball. 1-0. A ball and a strike to the Mets first baseman.
You could bet he wants that one back at the plate right now. That's a pitch you normally see a guy drive if he has the right approach going.
The 2-1 pitch. Here's a big swing and a miss on the fastball. 2-2.
Hey, I know he's aware he can't tie the game with one swing of the bat, but maybe he's just trying to excite the boys and get one on the board.
Strike three. 19 strikeouts for him now. Jacob Zanin will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball one.
He would have had to go with the old school Tommy Hawk approach on that one if he wanted to get on top, but he was able to lay off it.
Now the 2-0. 2-1 now.
One down now. One down.
Now a fastball gets the upper part of the zone for strike two.
9회 올라서도 100마일 찍는데요.
Just out in front of that one, still 2-2. Now the pitch. Got him for an even 20
이렇게 해서
strikeouts now
20개의
thus far
삼진
as he's just been
잡아냅니다.
flat unhittable. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Austin Harp. He's their last shot here with 2 away in the
9회
ninth as they
투아웃
look
이제
to
원아웃
avoid the shutout.
카운트 하나
Yeah,
남은
Matt, they
상태.
just haven't had any answer for the great pitching so far in this one.
Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. 2 out, nobody on. And that's taken for strike two, as now they're down to their final strike here this afternoon.
Might have been taking.
Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the
마무리
ball game
지으면서
is over.
완봉승을 기록하게 됩니다. 안타를
So
하나 맞았기 때문에
But as a
이
pitcher,
노히트로
I know he's going to
성공하지
wonder,
못했고요.
like, what might have been
그래도 이제
so
완봉승을
close to a
기록하면서
no-hitter, but it wasn't meant to be.
승리를
That's baseball
취하게
for you.
됩니다.
4-0 to score this afternoon. The Nationals win their 50th away from home.
육스 필라델피아 필리스와의 승차는 이제 6경기 차이고요. 와, 여기서 지금 야, 내가 대체 몇 경기를 더 앞서 더 하는 거지? 이제 투수가 문제야. 와우, 연승.
We're winding down here on the MLB pregame show as we count down to the final game of this 3-game set. But before we take you to the action, the latest installment of the Topps Player Spotlight. Sean, as people around the game buzzing, he took home the AL Cy Young Award.
네, 이번에도 뉴욕 매치와의 경기고요. 이번에는 이제 이번에는 내셔널 파크에서 펼쳐지게 되는 경기입니다. 저희 이번에는 저희가 이제 홈팀이 돼서 경기를 맞이하게 됐네요.
Stepping into the box, Austin Hart. And we are ready
아,
for some
이제
daytime
경기 이제
baseball.
그 시즌 정규 시즌
Underway now in the Sunday
막판으로 가는
finale as the
상황에서
game's first pitch is taken for ball 1. Fellas, the Nationals
막판으로
as they
가는
take the field here
상황에서
today.
예,
Fortune has
좀
been smiling
그
on
약체
recently.
팀을 만나는
They're
지금
unbeaten in their
상황이네요.
last 7 games.
Yeah, Matty V, we're getting a look at a
경기
really good team
막판
right here,
이제
D-Row. The only thing you hope they can do is to stay
경기
focused as the
막판에
season winds down. They're a good team, and it looks like they could go a long way in the
만난
postseason.
팀들이
Dan, I've racked my brain trying to figure out what's the best way to
좋네요.
go in. Clinch your division early, be playing good baseball, meaningful baseball down the stretch to get into the postseason. Bottom line is, it's an 11-12 game sprint when you get in. You want to be executing on all cylinders when you get in, but anything can happen.
So we got him swinging.
이번
Austin
타자
Hart
제크
is
하고
retired to lead off the ball game. Drops one down here and he'll try to beat it out. But a foul ball here, 0-1. Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone. Just got the corner that time with a fastball, strike 2. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him.
The main job of the number 1 and 2 hitters is to set the middle of the order up with an
3번 타자
opportunity to
카일
do some
레이스.
damage. So when you strike both of them out, you're putting yourself in a pretty good position to make it through the teeth of the lineup without a whole lot of stress.
This is an awesome matchup, especially at this moment in time. You got some guys that are...
And the throw is in time to get him to retire the side. So digging in now, Frenmel Reyes. He comes into this one hoping for a late season push toward moving up near the top of that RBI
3번 타자
leaderboard.
프렌미
D-Roll, this guy's just off the pace for the RBI title. Less than 3 runs
진짜
batted
보기만 해도
in his last 10
고군이
games.
고군이야.
He's had such a productive season. I'm fired up to see
힘이
the guys
느껴진다.
in front of him get on base. Give him an opportunity to get right back in this race.
Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
This has not been a weekend to remember for him. He's just been completely lost at the plate, flailing all over the place. Now that's his 6th strikeout of the series. They've really got him figured out.
Brett Beatty comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. Hard stuff on the corner, and he's got him 0-2 now.
Sort of surprising to see a 5-hole hitter take 2 in a row for strikes to start at bat. Now he's way behind the count, so we'll see if he can battle back.
The 1-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
Wow, his stuff looks electric coming out of the gates in
달리자,
this one, guys.
달리자.
That's 5 batters
신나게
faced,
달리자.
4 strikeouts. That's going to be a tough pace to
네,
keep up,
프란시스코
but it looks
알바레즈.
like he has what it takes to work deep into this game.
Strike 1 to start the at-bat. On, could we see another strikeout here? It's 0-2 now. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning.
포심 페스티벌로
Down
3점
in order
잡아내는
go the
손동현
Mets.
선수.
We'll go to the bottom of the second. Striding in, Andres Jimenez. 7-8-9, bottom of the order set to go here in the third. No balls and a strike to
네,
count.
7번 타자 안드레스
Comes set and the
지메네스
0-1. Behind 0-2 now.
한가운데를 물렀는데. 자, 출시.
Nothing in 2 count and the pitch. And a
Okay.
swing and a miss as he picks up yet another strikeout. 6 of them already, and there's 1 gone in the inning.
Well, we're all hearing his name in the Cy Young Award discussions
네,
at this
파워.
point in the season. It's pretty hard to argue against it when you
골드스미스.
watch him dominate a guy on 3 pitches and send him packing without much problem.
Hit down the line at first. This gets foul. It's 0-1. And the pitch. And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now. Both teams so far yet to crack the hit column. And he couldn't get him to chase the 0-2 fastball. It's 1-2. And he struck him out as well. So the bottom of the order providing little resistance here, and there are 2 away. From the stretch, Zach Plesac is in with 2 away here as this one swung on and missed for the first strike. Oh, and a good tight slider there. He's in command, 0-2.
Hey, this guy obviously feels he can move traffic right here. He's taking 2 big swings. He's trying to help himself.
Mets pitcher behind at the plate with a ball and 2 strikes. And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. Into the box, number 90. He'll get his first shot with the bat here. Liner towards second.
Okay.
A leap, but he can't bring it down. Base hit. Throw won't get him.
Hey, don't let the fact that this guy's on the mound fool you right here. This guy has a nice approach at the plate, knows what he's doing, has history. I'm not surprised he was able to mix in a base runner.
The batter, number 7.
So runners at first and second here with 1 away. And that'll bring up one of the fastest players in all the land, Trey Turner. And a fastball blew it right by him, and there are 2 down. Victor Robles digging in now. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the 3rd. And a swing and a miss there on a late breaking slider as he set down on strikes for the 2nd time this afternoon. Nats leave a pair. So striding in, Austin Harp. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. And he just blows the fastball by him for strike 1.
I'd like to see this lineup start working the count a little bit more and drive up this pitcher's pitch count.
Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball.
Well, there's the classic 0-2 wasted fastball. Not even close to the zone. We'll see what he throws on the next pitch.
Count even at 2-2. Shin high fastball that time, ball 3.
From 0-2 to 3-2, what a great at bat to start this inning off. Hey, this could be a productive inning.
That's a hit, the first of the game for the Mets.
No mistake what he was sitting on. Fastball, middle of the plate, kept his hands back, stayed through the baseball, and delivers a hard hit line drive.
Jake Hager will stand in for the 2nd time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. A great job of changing speeds there. It's 0-2. Off the outside that time as the breaking ball can't catch the zone. The 1-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
네, 삼진 잡아내면서.
Boy, there's nothing better from a pitcher standpoint than watching that high fastball, a high piece of cheese, swung at and missed. That pitch looks so inviting to hit, but it's awfully tough to put in play.
0-1 count. Here's the pitch.
What a nasty pitch right there. Batter thought it was going to hit him, and it ends up breaking into the zone for the strike.
Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. Harp leads off first with 1 away. Just trying to freeze him with the fastball there. Pretty close. It's 2-2.
Man, this guy's a grinder. Fouls off good pitches and doesn't seem to swing at the ones just off.
And he's into second safely with a stolen base.
근데 도로 성공했네.
At the plate, Franmil Reyes comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. No balls and 1 strike. The 0-1 offering. He looks like he's toying with him here. It's 0-2.
27개였고, 27개였고, 성공률이 96%였네요.
With the bat in his hand so far.
And the throw to first will indeed get.
갑자기 못하겠어, 왜?
Settling in now, Brett Beatty. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these 2 teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
Trying to send him packing for the 2nd time. And he's just rolling right now, and even dozen strikeouts for him in the ballgame. Now batting, Francisco Alvarez, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. And it's a called strike to even the count at 1. Fastball called strike 1-2.
Ooh, that was some gas. Triple digits on the radar gun.
오케이, 좋습니다.
As he just continues to mow down these hitters, 13 strikeouts now. Stepping up to the plate, Andres Jimenez. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors on the Mets line score so far. Late that time for a strike.
Man, this guy's really pitched well so far, attacking the strike zone, and he's really kept these hitters off balance.
1 and 2.
Trying to strike out the side. Here it is. And he's going to add to the total. 14 punch-outs now as that.
아, 점수를 내네, 점수를.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, number 90. He singled his last time up. He's set. Here it comes. This one's flared off to the right side. And that's in there. Base hit.
안 달리네.
And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Hey, I've been impressed with this guy. Not only has he thrown the ball well, but now he's mixing in a base hit late in the game, giving his manager options. Whether or not he wants to pinch run, keep him in there, go to the relief. I mean, he's opened up a whole weaponry box.
안타 칠 때가 됐는데. 터너 선수.
He can't get off a good swing there as this is on the ground to first base. And the off-balance throw will be too late, so a good effort that time, but it's an infield single.
야, 빠르다.
So our situation has the bases loaded, 2 men out, and that'll bring up the outfielder Victor Robles.
오, 이 타수 못하고요.
And the 0-2. Now look out as that pitch sends him tumbling to the
아, 저걸
ground.
맞아야지.
He struck him out the 3rd time he's fanned in the game. Top half of the 6th about to get started, and stepping in, the power-hitting first baseman, Paul Goldschmidt. He's got it. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th. Coming to the plate now, Zach Plesac. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1. Starts to go around here, but it doesn't matter. This is strike 2 anyway. Slider laid off for a ball. Heading out towards shallow right. De La Rosa will come in a bit and put it away for the 2nd out of the inning. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Austin Harp, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
This is somewhat of a cause for concern. This guy needs to hit better left-handed against right-handed pitching.
I know he stole a strike right there, but he better be careful with that curveball. That's coming across and catching a lot of plate. And if he stays back, he's going to drive that thing with some serious authority.
Count is 1-2 now. Here's the pitch. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. The 1-2 is swung on and missed, strike 3. Stepping in, Jake Hager. He'll start the 7th, and Dan, as a former pitcher yourself, you must be enjoying this. Lots of good pitching and defense today.
Oh, that's one of the keys. We're seeing a lot of strikes. We're seeing a lot of swings. We're seeing some great plays on defense. This has been a snappy one up to this point.
Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. Breaking ball below the zone. That's ball 1. Struck him out. Strikeout number 16 thus far as he's had a whale of a ball game.
It's been a rough game for him at the plate. Couldn't get the bat off his shoulder right there, and he struck out twice before that one. So he's going to have a lot to think about when he leaves the ballpark tonight.
Kyle Lewis stands in for the 3rd time now as he takes a look at a ball. It's 1-0. 2 balls and no strikes to the Mets center fielder.
That's a good job right there. Very rarely see pitchers double up where they go a pitch inside. Normally they'll go back outside, but he followed that up with another pitch on the inside part of the plate.
And a slider just about gets away from him there as it runs in a bit too close for comfort. There's the good fastball, and he can't catch up. 3-2.
That's not a pitch he misses very often. He knows he should have done something with that one.
And another one. Strikeout number 17 in the ball game as he keeps racking them up. Into the corner and slicing foul. And could we see another strikeout here? It's 0-2 now.
So far, this has been a terrific.
Struck him out. 18 strikeouts for him now. Mets go down 1.
좋아.
Wow, that game flew by, but that's what happens when you get a well-pitched one-run game. Both hurlers battle.
팀 이겼으면 됐어. 잠깐만요. 네, 잠시 물 좀 뜨고 오겠습니다. 네. 또 옆에 이렇게 해서 이번 시즌 마지막 이제 일정인 네투스로는 이번 시즌 마무리 선발 마지막 경기입니다. 정규 시즌 마지막 선발 경기. 그래서 이제 20승은 채우지 못하게 됐네요.
We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store between the Washington Nationals and the Atlanta Braves. Stay tuned for Braves baseball. Ian Anderson, a right-hander from the Empire State, gets the starting assignment here.
예,
What do we need to
시즌
know here,
8승
Danny?
14패
Hey, you
를
can tell
기록하고
by
있는
the strikeout to
이안
walk ratio
앤더슨.
2-to-1 that this guy is more a pitch.
Digging in, Kyle Tucker. He's had a real nice season in the batting average department, but he'll need to turn it on a bit down the stretch if he wants a chance at claiming that coveted batting title. So guys, these Nationals, as they enter play here tonight, despite the loss last time out, they enter this one in good shape, winners in 7 of their last 10.
Yeah, Matty V, we're getting a look at a really good team right here, D-Row. The only thing you hope they can do is to stay focused as the season winds down. They're a good team, and it looks like they could go a long way in the postseason.
Dan, I've racked my brain trying to figure out what's the best way to go in. Clinch your division early, be playing good baseball, meaningful baseball down the stretch to get into the postseason. Bottom line is, it's an 11-12 game sprint when you get in. You want to be executing on all cylinders when you get in, but anything can happen. As a veteran out on the mound, that's a pitch that you expect to get a call on. Got to believe he keeps pounding that spot until he builds a rapport with the umpire.
So the breaking ball locked him up there. Christian Pache becomes out number 2 this inning.
Hey, they say solos won't kill us, but I got to believe this guy's looking to do exactly that.
Behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch.
The count is 1-2.
You know he's probably cheating on that inside pitch after he got jammed earlier. If you're on the...
Okay.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will... So here's the cleanup hitter, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. He was 1 for 4 with a 2-bagger in yesterday's game. 1-0 the count. The pitch. Now a slider down the middle, but laid off.
Very rarely does a pitcher like this leave one in a location like that. That's a pitch right there he'd like to have back. He'd love to swing at that one again.
The 1-2.
Inside, ball 2.
Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out. Now at the plate, Aristides Aquino. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for.
아리스티데스 아퀴아노 선수.
The 0-1 pitch. That fastball was a lively one. You could hear the pop of the glove all the way up here.
Hey, I admit I'm a little biased. There's nothing better than that pop of a glove on a good fastball. Looking forward to hearing a lot more of that pop the rest of this one.
2-2 the count. And this is swung on and missed. His 5th strikeout already, and there are 2 gone in the inning. Coming to the plate now, Tommy Edman. Attempt to put the ball in play for a change here with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning. Fastball in there for a called strike. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2.
Hey, down in the count 0-2, I'd like to see a little choke and poke right here. Maybe work it up the middle or opposite field with 2 strikes.
Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch.
아, 이거를.
He was looking for a swing and a miss breaker right there, but left that one in the zone that got fouled off.
오, 좋아요.
Check swing, and he went around, says the home plate umpire. Pretty.
방망이가 좋았다는 판정이었고요.
So here now's the pitcher, number 90,
3회
stands in for the
초
first time in this one.
무사 1루에서
From the belt,
타석에
the
올라옵니다.
pitch. Oh, it's hit to third. 5, 4,
병살 타라는.
3, and they turn the double play.
야, 힘들구나, 힘들어.
The next to bat for Atlanta, Nolan Arenado, as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3. A called strike to the 35-year-old veteran. 0-1. A ball and a strike now to the Braves' first baseman.
놀란 아레나도.
The 1-1 is strike 2 swinging.
2 strikes.
Hey, nobody out now.
Grounder down the line at third. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. And another foul ball. Again, a 1-2. And he looks at a cold strike 3 as the cut fastball's in there, and that's out number 1. Up next is Danny Jansen, and he's a guy really in need of something to click at the plate right now. It's been a rough go for him. No balls and a strike to count. And a check swing. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. It's ball 1. Here's the 1-1. Braves are still looking to break into the hit column here. Fouled off. Able to protect the plate with 2 strikes, and he'll see another one. The 1-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
That's back-to-back punch-outs, and he's really starting to rack them up now, guys. I've got 8 strikeouts in my scorebook for him now, so he's got good stuff.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Ian Anderson is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. Now the 0-1. Ball 1 taken just off the inside. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. 1-2 now to the Braves pitcher. And that misses 2-2.
You certainly know he's not trying to work around the pitcher. But sometimes the hardest thing to do.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it.
득점을 해야 되는데 득점을 빨리.
Ready to go in the bottom of the 4th. And next will be a speed threat in the form of outfielder Kyle Tucker. A high fastball is in there. And right into the shift. Reined in. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted. Digging in for his second at-bat, Christian Pache. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. He's set. Here's the 0-1.
Wow.
And he struck him out. The 10th victim set down on strikes thus far. Dansby Swanson lining up to hit. First delivery to him on the way. Swing, and there it goes. He got all of that ball. Gone. Dansby Swanson with a solo shot. The 248th of his career. As the Braves get on the board first, it's 1-0.
고독하구만.
At the plate, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. And it's fouled away.
Here we go. Right now. Come on, guys.
The 0-1 delivery. 1 run, just 1 hit, and no errors so far for Atlanta. And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball. And yet another strikeout here. His 11th of the ball game, and this one in. Striding in now for the Nats, number 90. He's 0 for 1 thus far. In the dirt here.
Come on, big guy, one time. Here you go.
Set to deliver the 0-1. To second for 1. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Set now for the bottom of the 5th, and that'll bring forth the veteran outfielder, Rtts Aquino. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike.
Hey, all right, here we go now.
Sent on the ground out to second. Turner has it, and there's 1 away. Striding in once again, Tommy Edman looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. 1 ball, no strikes to count. Popped him up. Welker over to his right. And he makes the catch for the second out. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring in Nolan Arenado. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1.
Hey, this guy's got to be pretty proud of what he's done so far. It's never easy to pitch on the road, but to have this kind of outing in a ballpark that is notoriously known as being hitter-friendly, it's been a treat to watch.
Can't quite get around in time to keep it fair, and it remains 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch.
Yeah.
1 run, just 1 hit, and no errors so far for Atlanta. And he's got another one here. 12 punch-outs now in the ball game, and that'll end the inning.
아, 그래 잘했다. 뭐
Ready to
한점이라도
go
뭐.
for the last half of the inning, and that'll bring in Danny Jansen. Just off the outside, and it's 1-0.
Hey, no outs. No outs now.
And that one misses upstairs, 2-0.
You can see this guy's more focused at the plate right now. In that first AB, he went down on strikes.
Too far out in front that time. He can't keep it fair. 2-1. Now here's the pitch. Hit hard on the ground is short.
좋아요,
Oh,
수비.
what a stop on the slide.
수비 좋아.
How about that? Ben Ruda will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning. First pitch fastball swung on and missed. 0-1. He comes in with that average down in the 240s. 13 home runs and 42 runs batted in.
오케이, 좋았어.
And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out. Ready for another chance? Kyle Tucker. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. 0-1 the count. Comes back with a fastball up and away that swung on and missed. 0-2.
Man, this guy's really pitched well so far, attacking the strike zone, and he's really kept these hitters off balance.
And he's got another one. 13 strikeouts now in the inning.
오케이. 네, 이렇게 해서 3대1로 이기면서 19승째 거두게 됩니다.
This guy comes through almost every single time. That's save number 50 on the year right there. He's been fantastic.
네, 이렇게 해서 이제 저는 정규 시즌에 이제 그 선발 저의 그 이번 정규 시즌은 이제 저희가 할 일 다 있고요. 이제 자 이제 순위 확인해 보도록 할 건데요. 예, 내셔널리그 뉴욕 매치, 예, 동부지구, 예, 뉴욕 매치 동부지구, 내셔널리그 동부지구, 예, 2위 이렇게 2위를 했고요. 와일드카드, 예, 와일드카드 1위로, 예, 와일드카드 순위로 1위 하면서 1위를 지켜내면서, 예, 와일드카드로 이제 그 포스트 시즌을 시작하겠습니다. 예, 와일드카드로 가게 되면은, 예, 저 뭐지, 이게 각 이제 뭐 동부지구, 서부지구, 중부지구 이렇게 이런 데서 이제 1위 한 팀분들은, 예, 각 1위를 한 팀들은 이제 포스트 시즌, 예, 직행하게 되겠고요. 예, 와일드카드로는, 예, 와일드카드 결정전, 예, 펼치고 이제 포스트 시즌에, 예, 올라갈 수 있습니다. 예, 이번이 거의 세 번째, 예, 포스트 시즌 도전 같은데요. 예, 정규 시즌 성적 확인하겠습니다. 저는 투수기 때문에 거의 투수 쪽으로 확인을 할게요. WHIP 0.43 뭐 볼넷 1위고요. 그 다음에 이닝수 1위, 그 다음에 완봉승 1위, 삼진 1위, 숏아웃 1위, 그 다음에 피홈런은 에탄스몰이 1위네요. 이게 홈런이 적게 맞았어도 이제 좀 타율 방어율도 그렇게 나쁜 편도 아니었는데, 그 다음에 방어율 1위, 방어율 1.48 기록하고 있고, 세이브는 조시 제임스, 우리 팀 워싱턴 소속이죠. 위를 찾았네. 근데 아무래도 이제 아르치 브래들리 선수가 세이브 구원왕에 오를 가능성이 많습니다. 왜냐하면 이제 방어율이 적기 때문에 아무래도 이제 방어율이 이제 낮은 선수가 받게 될 확률이 더 높아요. 그 다음에 패배수 가도 적네요. 자크 갈렌 선수 4패 이렇게 해서 패배수는 제일 적고요. 그 다음에 다성 순위 성동열 선수입니다. 19승으로 다성왕에 올랐네요. 그리고 정규 시즌 이제 수상으로 봤을 때는 정규 시즌 수상으로는 정규 시즌 MVP는 선동열 선수 받게 됐네요. 정규 시즌 지난 시즌 아메리칸 리그 정규 시즌 MVP에 이어서 이번 시즌에는 내셔널 리그 정규 시즌 MVP를 받게 됩니다. 그 다음에 사이영 수상 선동열 선수 확정됐고요. 이를 두면 그 다음에 아마 슬러거 부분, 투수 부분 이제 이것도 수상을 하게 되고요. 슬러거 뭐야 이거? 안타. 야, 이렇게 해서 정규 시즌 이렇게 마무리됐고요. 이제 포스트 진출에 올라가게 됩니다. 포스트 시즌 결정전, 와일드카드 결정전 펼치게 됩니다. 와일드 결정전 그럼 이제 포스트 시즌 시작하겠습니다. 와일드카드 결정전이고요. 좀 개정되는데? 잠깐만. 타임. 너무 긴장돼가지고, 잠시, 옷 좀 갈아입고요. 좀 이제 열기가 좀 간편하게 옷 좀 갈아입고, 그 다음에, 심신 안정 찾은 다음에 다시 돌아오겠습니다. 잠시. 다시 돌아왔습니다. 예. 잠시 마인드 컨트롤 하고 왔습니다. 와일드 카드 결정전. 여기서 지면은 바로 끝이기 때문에 내셔널 파크에서 펼쳐지게 되겠고요. 여기서 꼭 이겨야 됩니다. 선도현 선수 이번 정규 시즌 33경기 나와서 19승 5패, 그 다음에 2.48의 방어율을 기록하고 있습니다. 이번 타자 브래드 도킨스.
Brad Dawkins. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. And here's a fastball called for strike one. Fastball over the outside, but in there for a strike.
내셔널 리그 와일드 카드 결정전.
0-2. Here it is.
착시.
67 degrees our game time temperature. And he takes strike three called on the fastball, and the leadoff man is gone to start the evening. Up next for the Buccos, Nate Lowe.
네이튼 로우 선수 이번 타자.
First pitch of the at-bat. Maybe a little jumpy there as he swings through the fastball. And there is our officiating crew in this one, calling balls and strikes, Mr. Freddie Ferguson.
You know, this is one of the guys behind the dish, Freddie Ferguson, Dan, that the rookies are going to have a tough time with. If you've played in the league for a little bit, you understand that he's got his own zone.
You touched on it, D-Roy. I think he rewards the veteran players, not only pitchers, but position players. He makes the younger players, he makes them earn their keep.
그 다음에 홈런 40개 쳐냈네요.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he fouls this one off.
다음에 슬라이더.
The pitch. And he's got to be more disciplined here. It's 0-2.
Down 0-2 to a guy with this much weaponry.
Threw it right past him. A swing and a miss at the gas, and that ends the inning.
깔끔하게 3진 선수들로
Now it'll be Washington's turn in a scoreless ball game.
막아냅니다. 이게
New inning set to get underway, and that'll bring forth the veteran outfielder, Philip Irvin. And that's cut on and missed, 0-1.
Some guys are great low ball hitters, but most guys, especially guys with pop like this, they're hunting for the ball belt high and above. So that was a nicely spotted fastball down in the zone.
And a half swing that time, but it's a full swing in the eyes of the umpire, and that'll be the first out of the inning. Here's the pitch.
Fooled him just enough with that pitch to get him to go around, according to the umpire. Sometimes it can be really tough for these big, strong guys because once they're committed to swinging, it's hard for them to slow their swings down, and that appeared to be the case there.
He's a veteran out on that mound. He understands he has to establish that inside fastball to open up the outer half of the plate.
It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And that nearly broke our scoreless tie. Instead, it's a foul ball.
이게
to 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
심판 잘해야 되는데.
Wow, that was a close pitch on 1 and 2. The count's now at 2 and 2, but boy, that one very easily could have been called strike 3. Really close pitch.
And good patience to hold back on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now, 3 and 2.
These are the kind of ABs, regardless of the outcome. You go back to the dugout as an offensive player, and your teammates are loving on you for making that pitcher work and battling it out.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Trent Grisham is sent packing for out number 2 in the inning. So Paul DeYoung digs in next, as he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. That fastball was a lively one. You could hear the pop of the glove all the way up here.
Hey, I admit I'm a little biased. There's nothing.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here. At the plate, O'Neill Cruz, 7-8-9, bottom of the order set to go here in the 3rd. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. The 0-1 on its way. Swung on and missed. That strike 2.
You know, when you're facing a top-of-the-line pitcher like this, he's going to be down around the knees like that more often than not. The key is punishing whatever mistakes he makes, but so far he hasn't made many.
So it was a strikeout swinging.
다음은 토마스 리도 선수.
Retired to kick off the inning.
2할 오픈 1년.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Oh, and 1. Here it comes. Had nibbled the corner there, but missed. 2-1. All even now. 2-2. 1 out, nobody on. Now a flare out to left center. Here comes Robles, and the Pirates are in the hit column. Standing in now, Ethan Small. And they'll try to stay out of the double play here as he lays this one down. To second for 1, but wisely, no thought of a return throw, and the inning will continue.
그래도 아웃 카운트 하나 더 늘립니다.
Digging in to try it again. Brad Dawkins, 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Fouled away. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses. 1-2 from the belt. The pitch fouled off. The 1-2.
Oh, that pitch is out.
이러면 안 되는데.
And it's fouled away. Another 2-2 offering.
제우가 안 좋아 갑자기.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. Lots of possible outcomes on this pitch.
And there's ball 4 as this one gets away a bit. In now, Nate Lowe. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the 3rd. Heading out towards shallow right. Waiting on it is Tapia. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. In now for Washington, number 90, ready to get his day at the plate started right here.
자,
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Hit out towards second.
오케이, 좋아요.
And that is through into center, a base hit, and the opposing pitcher gets aboard to kick off the inning.
Hey, this is perfect storm right here. This is how big innings start. You put a crooked number up on the board when the pitcher leads off an inning with a huge knock.
Bouncer to the left side. And they will get, no, he's in there. A very close play at first.
타구가 느려서.
Coming to the plate now, John Pitts. And he could give his
안타를
guys an
성공하네요.
early lead if he can come
발이
through
발이 빨라서 그런 것
now the
같습니다.
0-1. Weak grounder back to the
또?
mound. One there. Return throw is in time. And what do you know? They do get to double play. So a man at 3rd here with 2 gone. And in the bat next, the legacy Bo Bichette. No score at this point, but a 2-out hit could get a runner in from 3rd.
비치테 형님.
Grounded to short.
좋아.
Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. All set for the start of the 4th. And coming forward, the veteran outfielder, Luis Robert.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these 2 teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
And a good heater as he just watches this baby, a ball and a strike. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Hit back up the middle. Fielded cleanly. And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play. That'll bring in Phillip Ervin. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. And he starts him out with a strike on the outer half. And he falls behind 0-2. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. Just a touch outside, 1-2. Now a slider in there for a called third strike, and there are 2 gone now. Digging in, Trent Grisham looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. No balls and a strike to count. And he fouls this one off. Trying to send him packing for the second time.
I really like watching righties throw that cutter in on lefties' hands like that.
Looking at a fastball to end the inning.
아, 이거 중타선이. 아, 중타선이 왜 이러냐, 그냥.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Just a tick behind for a strike.
This offense has just been flailing at the plate all game long, so it's no wonder why they've only been able to pick up 1 hit so far. I'm not seeing much of a game plan from these hitters.
And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. The 1-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
I'll tell you, he looks really dialed in on the bump right there. He's got a shutout going, and he really seems to have this lineup off balance. Even when he challenges them up in the zone, they don't have an answer for it.
At the plate now, O'Neill Cruz, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. And he'll fight this one fouled off to the left as the count goes to 0-2.
설마 지는 거 아니겠지?
And he struck him out. So double digits now. 10 strikeouts for him thus far. So the next to the plate for Pittsburgh, Tomas Nido, a base hit in his first trip. And they start him out away with a called strike. And this one's downstairs. It's a ball and a strike. No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors so far for the Pirates. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Soto is going to have room out there as he puts into the box now. The Nationals pitcher, number 90. He reached on a single in his first try. He's set and the pitch. Line drive to left. In there, a base hit. And this one bounds around against the wall. Long throw to third. And they've really got something going here. Runners at second and third to start the inning.
Yeah, they've been stymied so far in this one, but they've strung together a couple hits and are poised to finally break through. A base hit to the outfield, and we've got the makings of something special working here.
Victor Robles digging in now. A hit in 2 tries for him so far.
승리의 화신.
Working for the punch out and the offering. Oh, and they pulled a string on a good changeup there as he swings and misses, and he's set down on strikes for the second time tonight. So stepping in, John Pitts. Here's the 2-2. Slow roller out to short.
좋아.
And indeed, he'll take only the out at first as the run comes in to score.
Really good job of putting the ball in play right there. Even though it wasn't a base hit, it does bring the go-ahead run for his team.
제발 형님다운 실력을 보여주세요.
Comes set, the 0-1, right side. Oh, look at the dive. He goes to first and give it up on a phenomenal play to... Now to the plate, the pitcher, Ethan Small, to start things out in their half of the 6th as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that, quite frankly, has been non-existent to date.
No doubt about that, and they've been completely overmatched to this point. 1 hit through 5 innings. I mean, what else can you say about the pitching they faced other than it's been fantastic? We'll see if that continues as we approach the later inning.
And he struck him out. And there's strikeout number 11 in the ballgame. So the Pirates' batting order turns over and set to go. Brad Dawkins. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1.
네.
Liner in there for a base hit.
Well, that's only the 2nd hit he's given up tonight, and the first one didn't do any damage. So he's not sweating this one at all. They haven't been able to string anything together.
Nate Lowe stands in as he looks at ball 1 here. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Fouled away. Dawkins, base runner at first with 1 out.
뭐야 이거?
And now a balk has been called here as he came
이거
to the plate
아니지.
too quickly. And you can
아,
forget about
던져보는데.
that double play now as the runner moves into scoring position with one away.
야, 뭐야
I
이거?
believe perhaps a balk has been called here. Yes, it has, and that's going to move the
아,
runner up
진짜
to
이거
third
버그
now
같은.
with still just one away. Now the 1-1 pitch. Strike two, swinging.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
That misses, and we're even at 2-2.
He might have to look for a different way to put this guy away on 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple
오케이,
of
좋아.
times, so he might be looking for it.
Swing and a miss,
내가
and
편하게
they'll dodge
삼진리에
a
어울려.
major bullet that time. 2 away. So striding in, Luis Robert, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
There seem to be different philosophies on it, so Dan, what was your approach, you know?
And
Okay,
we'll have to
좋습니다.
leave it there as this is strike three, and that will retire the side. Pirates. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Philip Irvin. He'll be tasked with starting things as we begin the seventh.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
0-1 the count. Now here's the pitch.
Ball inside.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Robles waits on it.
와, 또 그렇다, 또 그렇다.
He's
와, 이거
got it
넘어간 줄
one
알았어.
away.
와.
Ready
아,
once
근데
again,
한우처럼
Trent
불안한데,
Grisham.
이거.
He was sent packing on strikes in his last trip. Right through it here, and he's behind 0-1. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike two.
The seventh inning is one of those innings when you might start seeing some warning signs from your starters that they're reaching the end of their rope, but that's not the case here. He looks really solid to me.
So he punches him out looking at the fastball. Trent Grisham is the second out in the seventh inning. Paul DeYoung stands in as he looks at a called strike. DeYoung in an 0-2 hole here.
So far, this has been a terrific outing for this guy. Throwing well, keeping his pitches to a minimum, locating his fastball to both sides of the plate, good command of the off-speed pitches, very little traffic on the bases. So far, he couldn't have drawn up to be any better than he has been so far in this one.
And he's got another one. 15 strikeouts in the ball game, and the side is retired. Now at the plate, number 90. He's been great on the mound, so we'll see if he can do something with the bat here as well. He's earned the chance to take this at bat.
Yeah, Matt, when a guy's throwing the ball as well as he has, it kind of forces the manager's hand to stay with him. He's been exciting to watch, and he's really had this crowd behind him the entire game.
Swing, high drive, left field and deep, and he will get there to make the running play. All set for the start of the inning, and that'll bring forth the power speed combination, Oniel Cruz.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by one. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
Swing and a miss, and he's in control, 0-2.
There's another pitch for a strike, and this guy's really attacking hitters well tonight, being aggressive early on, and if he continues to throw strikes like he is, he's going to have a pretty good night.
So it was a swinging strike three. Oniel Cruz becomes the first out of the inning. Tomas Nido is at the plate as he watches ball one.
Hey, curveball that kind of backed up on him right there. Might have popped out of his hand just a little bit earlier than he intended.
Fooled with the curveball there, and it's strike two.
Hey, he's been able to pound that zone all night, working that outer half of the plate. That's why he's having so much success.
2 balls and 2 strikes the count to the Pirates catcher. This is foul right side. Ready with another 2-2. Hit pretty well out toward right center field. Giving chase is Tapia. He makes the play. Really had to hustle to get to that one. 2 gone now. for Rtts Nova will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run.
Number 18.
Line
Okay.
shot to third, and the side is retired.
9회도 올려주십시오. 9회도 올려주십시오. 열심히 하겠습니다. 예. 예, 완봉승. 예, 완봉승 직전입니다. 예. 총호수 100개 던진 상태고요.
Here's the first pitch. Check swing, but he makes contact and hits it out in front of the plate. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the ninth inning gets underway. Into the box now.
네이트 로이 선수.
Struck out swinging in his last trip to
네이트
the plate.
로이 선수.
Here's the first pitch. Swing, line, drive.
안 돼, 안 돼,
That's
안 돼.
going to be trouble.
아,
He's around first, heading for two. And there's your tying run at second base with a one-out double.
Your attention.
On his way out to the mound now is the Washington manager. And he's looking to the bullpen here, so it would appear that's all for his starter tonight. So as he departs, he can't lose this ball game, but he is responsible.
열심히 하겠습니다. 좋았어.
Wow, that's a rarity. A 1-0 game in baseball these days. Both of these pitchers pitched awfully well. It's a shame one of them had to lose this
예,
game.
피츠버그와의 와일드 카드 결정전에서 예, 승리를 하게 됩니다. 8.1이니 던지면서 예, 무실점 1대0으로 승리했는데요. 이제 저 팀원들이 도와줄 차례입니다. 이제 팀원들이 이제 또 이제 저의 등판 날이 다가올 때까지 우리 팀이 또 많이 이겨줘야 되는데 과연 가능할지. 예, 피츠버그와의 경기 1대0으로 승리하게 됩니다. 참. 이번 경기 탑 플레이어고요. 플레이어 오브 더 게임.
Yeah, he was outstanding. Swinging this stuff on the mound in this one, as evidenced by all the strikeouts he racked up. That's dominant
이번 경기
pitching.
탑 플레이어.
He really took control of this game.
So for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, this is Matt Vasgersian. The postseason.
디비전 시리즈에 올라가게 되는 성문현 선수. 자, 이제 콜로라도와의 경기. 콜로라도와 경기를 펼치게 됐네요. 콜로라도와 펼치게 될 포스트 시즌 시작하도록 하겠습니다. 뭐야? 젠장, 씨. 콜로라도의 경기. 포스트 시즌 선적. 이게 콜로라도와의 경기에서 3승 1패로 탈락하게 됐네요. 이게 참. 이번 시즌 이렇게 해서 휴스턴 애스트로스가 월드 시리즈 우승하게 되면서 또 이렇게 이번 시즌도 끝이 나게 됐습니다. 저희 팀 이제 이렇게 3번 정도 이제 포스트 시즌 올라가게 됐는데 씁쓸하구만. 네, 이제 토크 이제 마무리 인사 될 때가 됐네요. 이번 시즌, 이번 2027 시즌을 끝으로 이제 그 방송을 그 성동열 키우기를 끝내기로 했는데 이렇게 달력을 킬까? 참 이게 씁쓸하네. 이게 보니까 굉장히 이제 허무한 게 거의 와일드카드 지금 이제 와일드카드 이제 거의 이제 선동력 키우기를 하는 동안에 그 포스트 시즌을 제일 처음 시작했던 때 그때 이제 첫 포스트 시즌 도전할 때는 그때는 좀 마무리 스스로 도전하면서 그 포스트 시즌에서 이제 3승 2패로 어느 정도 이제 3승 2패를 거두면서 어느 정도 이제 좀 치열한 모습을 보이면서 그래도 그 포스트 시즌을 이제 진행하면서 이렇게 떨어졌었는데 그 다음부터 두 번째, 세 번째에서는 포스트 시즌에서 이제 제가 던져볼 기력도 없이 이렇게 바로 떨어져 버립니다. 와일드 카드 결전전을 이제 승리를 하고 했습니다만 그 이후로 포스트 시즌에서 저의 선발 이제 그 로테이션이 다가오기 전에 떨어져 버려서 바로 그냥 광탈 당해 버렸는데 이게 거의 이제 처음부터 그렇죠. 거의 다 이제 그 리그 1위로 이제 올라간 적이 없어서 거의 다 이제 와일드 카드로 이제 올라갔던 점 와일드 카드로밖에 올라가는 적이 없었다는 점에서도 좀 이제 맥이 빠지는 그런 부분이 있었고 그 다음에 또 이제 이렇게 포스트 시즌에서 너무 광탈을 당해 버려가지고 이게 더 제 나름대로는 좀 빨리 이제 그 우승을 차지해서 좀 이제 다른 이제 그 다른 선수 컨텐츠를 좀 이제 넘어가야 되는데 그러지 못했던 점에서 이번 이제 그 성동전 키우기 같은 경우에는 이렇게 마무리하도록 하겠습니다. 제가 이렇게 좀 급하게 이제 천천히 해야 되지 않나 이렇게 싶을 수도 있는데 제가 이제 그 플스 이제 외장하드 이제 그 업그레이드 해야 되기 때문에 외장하드 이제 업그레이드 시키다 보면 이제 그 포맷 그 이제까지 지냈던 게 이제 포맷될 우려가 있기 때문에 좀 이제 그것 때문에 이제 외장하드 이제 설치를 하지 못하고 외장하드 설치를 하지 못하고 이제 좀 좀 빨리 이제 그 경기를 이제 컨텐츠를 마무리하자 이런 식으로 이제 진행하고 있었기 때문에 그래서 이렇게 빨리 진행했었는데 이런 식으로 이제 자꾸 이제 그 와일드카드로 이제 도출해서 거의 이런 모습만 보이고 있었기 때문에 또 이런 모습을 보이기만 해서 좀 너무 이제 좀 뭐랄까 노력에 비해서 이제 너무 얻는 결실이 너무 이제 없기 때문에 여기서 이렇게 마무리하도록 하겠습니다. 예. 그러면 예, 여기서 지금까지 성돈열 MLB 더쇼 20 RTTS 로드 투 더쇼 성돈열 키우기 시청해주신 많은 분들께 많은 분들은 아니지만 많은 시청자분들은 아니지만 이렇게 봐주신 분들께 감사를 드리고 싶고요. 또 이제 남은 이신적 키우기 또 이제 진행을 해서 이신적 키우기로 우선은 남은 컨텐츠를 또 이어서 진행하면서 여러분과 함께 하도록 하겠고요. 앞으로도 더 많은 응원 부탁드리겠습니다. 좀 이제 오늘 영상 그 마지막에 얻는 결실이 좀 좋지 못해서 마지막 최종화인데 마지막 회인데도 불구하고 이제 좀 마지막에 결실이 많이 좋지 못해서 이제 좀 뭐랄까 영상에 영상에 좀 아쉬움을 많이 느낄 수도 있는데 그래도 이제 보시는 와중에도 영상이 마음에 드셨다면 좋아요와 구독 부탁드리겠습니다. 그럼 오늘 방송을 여기서 마무리 짓도록 하겠고요. 여기서 마무리 짓도록 하겠고 다음에 또 그 더쇼 MLB 더쇼 20 RTTS 로드 투 더쇼 이신작 키우기로 다음에 또 다시 찾아뵙도록 하겠습니다. 모두 편한 밤 되세요. 모두 편한 밤 되시고 저는 이만 들어가겠습니다.